Le'Veon Bell and Antonio Brown are arguably two of the best skill position players in the NFL, and the Steelers have relied on them over and over again this year, and they never really seem to fail them.
Yeah, as Bill Belichick said, they account for 2/3 of the Steelers' entire offense, so it's almost a choice you have to make. Which player do you want to prioritize? If you want to stop Antonio Brown, you're probably playing 2 deep safeties the whole game. And if you're doing that, you're taking one guy away for run defense. So they're gonna want to run the ball with Le'Veon Bell in that situation. If you want to take away Bell, probably playing a guy up in the box. And in that case, you're playing a single high safety, which sometimes Brown can exploit, or Martavis Bryant on the other side can have some one-on-one coverage. So it's a choice you have to make. And to me, I would try to take away Brown more so than Bell, just because the Patriots defense wants to limit huge plays. They don't want to give up the 45-yard passes to Brown. They want to make offenses have to work for their points, to put together sustained long drives, have to convert third downs. And if you can limit the long passes to Antonio Brown and make the Steelers have to convert a couple third downs to get in scoring position, you have a better chance of getting off the field. So I think that's really the route that they'll take.
Yeah, I mean, I know you've been probably the number one Antonio Brown fan on Twitter the past few weeks. I mean, everyone's a big Antonio Brown fan, though. He's been ridiculous. He's been I think he's averaging over 150 yards per game his last 4 games. Every time they need him to make a catch at the end of the game, somehow he's wide open 40 yards down the field, and he makes like a toe-tapping catch on the outside. I guess Malcolm Butler has been the guy to cover Brown in the past. I mean, would you imagine you'd do it again, especially after Jakeem Grant torched Malcolm Butler last game?
Yeah, it's a tough decision because they've always, in the past, last year, it was basically Butler would take guys like Brown, Odell Beckham, Emmanuel Sanders, like really electric receivers who were on the smaller side, and then Logan Ryan would handle the bigger receivers. This year you have, I guess, an upgrade from Logan Ryan and Stephon Gilmore. I think he's just a more talented player than Logan Ryan was. So you might have a choice to make there. Do you want to put Gilmore on Antonio Brown? That would mean that you probably have Butler on Martavis Bryant. They generally don't like Butler covering those bigger receivers. Bryant's about 6'5", so that wouldn't fit with how they've done things in the past. But it wouldn't surprise me if they were to at least consider that, because Stephon Gilmore is playing really well right now too. Like, he's probably played his best stretch of football over the past 4 or 5 weeks, maybe in his entire career. So that might be a thought that crosses their mind, and we'll see what they end up doing.
For sure.